Okay guys, we're going to get started with being able to publish our books in Story Jumper. This is just a short little tutorial of how to do it, and I'll make your dragon story. Here we go. I'm going to click on Create Book. For the simplest copy, we can make one that's already made about a popcorn dragon. So we're going to pick a person's name. In this case, my name is Michelle, so I'm going to make myself a girl. And I'm going to make my book. This is just a sample, if you like that type of thing. And here's, of course, the video that you can watch. And I'll just skim directly through this lovely thing for you to have and watch on your own. Have that opportunity to do that then. As soon as this guy's ready to go, we'll close him out. Okay, so our storybook would then be written about us with our name in it. And here's our story from Story Jumper. A long time ago near a village called Buttery Glen, there lived a dragon. He was the color of midnight. He was huge and covered in sharp, pointy scales. Fire he breathed could light up the night sky. He lived in a nest high above the village in an old dead tree. Everyone in Buttery Glen was scared of the dragon. Everyone but one precocious girl. Michelle wanted to be a knight, strong and brave and unafraid. She was sure the dragon breathed fire, but there were people with worse breath. And sure, the dragon looked scary, but there were dogs in the village with scarier faces. One day, the dragon had come down from his nest and was hiding in the cornfields. Everyone ran to escape the dragon, except everyone but Michelle. Armed with her homemade sword, helmet, and shield, Michelle ran through the deserted village towards the cornfield. She spotted the dragon. Michelle snuck up behind him. "Excuse me," Michelle yelled. The dragon roared. He lowered his head to her level. Michelle felt the dragon's hot breath on her face. "I'm Michelle," she said. "I've come to tell you, go away. You're scaring everybody." Dragon breath quickened. Huff, huff, huff. It looked like the dragon's fire was about to blow. Michelle braced herself, but instead of fire coming out of his mouth, tears began to pour down. Tears began to pour down the dragon's snout. "I'm so lonely. Nobody likes me," the dragon said. "Why should anyone like you?" Michelle replied. "You burned down the castle." "I didn't burn down the castle," the dragon said. "It was struck by lightning. I would never do that." "Wow," Michelle said. "Sounds like you're the victim of a smear campaign. We gotta fix this. What are you good at?" "Breathing fire," replied the dragon. "Let's see it," ordered Michelle. The dragon inhaled deeply and let out the biggest fire breath he could muster. "Look out for the corn," Michelle yelled. Too late. The dragon's fire shot through the stalks and the field was ablaze. Suddenly the air filled with the sound of pops. Thousands and thousands of popcorn kernels jumped up into the sky, fell back down as fluffy white popcorn. "It's like snow," Michelle said as she swirled in a downpour of popcorn. "Delicious snow. I know how to save your reputation," Michelle said. "Let's go." Michelle and the dragon raced to the village center. There she rang the bell, signaling for people to come outside. People were shocked to see Michelle standing with the dragon. "Michelle, he'll eat you," one villager cried. Michelle ignored him. He pulled a grocer's cart over to the dragon. It was filled with fresh corn. Give the dragon a wink. As the dragon took a big inhale, the crowd gasped and ran for cover. But then the corn started popping. The people couldn't help but look up. "It's like snow," the children shouted. "We were all wrong about the dragon," Michelle said to the villagers. "He's not a scary dragon. He's a popcorn dragon." From then on, the village of Buttery Glen was known as Buttery Popcorn Glen. Ha 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 ha. And the popcorn dragon was never lonely again. That's our sample if you like that story. Now, I like the idea of making our own story. So what we want to do is we want to go back to the beginning. We'll save the copy that we have. If you want to create your own account, great. If not, no worries. But we'll go back to the beginning of our story. And we'll close him out. And we'll open him up again. then we'll go back to Story Temper, and we'll create a book from a blank copy this time. This is the way that I love to do, because I really think that the way that they do this is really great. And of course, you can always watch the YouTube video. We'll just fast forward through this lovely thing like that. Save her and close her and be done. Talks about how they do all the fun. Of course, they like to show you advertisement. Of course, we're going to wait for this to pop up, and now we have the backup voice. All right, so we're back to the start, and we have this beautiful thing we can make the front. I'm making a dragon book. I probably like the scroll, so I'm going to write my own dragon story. The story of the happy, laughing dragon. That's my story. Then I can go down here to props. And I can see something in the background. Maybe I like this as my background. Or maybe I like, he maybe is an underwater dragon. Maybe he's going to school. Or maybe he's in a forest. Whatever I like, I can use as my, put him where I want him. The story of the happy laughing dragon. The next thing I want to do is that's the beginning of my story. And I have the choice now to make my own stories and add my own props and add my own photos if I want to do that. Or maybe there's some scenes that I really like. And I like the misty dragon there. Maybe I want to add this one on instead. And there's my background. Or maybe I like the swirly. It's my choice what I want to do. The next thing I want to do is I want to go on to the next page. And on my next page, I can pick what I like. So I can pick my props, which might be the princess. And maybe I have a dragon. I'm going to see if I have a dragon. And I can search for dragons. And there's my fire-breathing dragon, just like I like him. So I'm going to put my princess, make her larger, and put my picture of my dragon. And I'm going to add my text box. My big text box is going to tell the story of my dragon. Once upon a time, there lived a beautiful princess. She had a pet dragon, and his name was Happy. There's my story. Happy and the princess were good friends together. One day, the princess was sad, and Happy made her laugh again. They were very happy that Happy was able to make her laugh. The princess gave Happy a giant hug and squeezed him so hard he sneezed. And that's my story. So I can write as long as a story as I want, as big as a story as I want, or whatever I want to do. If I wanted to add voice to there, I could also do that. I can add some props in there. For instance, we might have had a friend come visit. Or if I wanted to tell more stories about Happy, I could always do that. And then that is my story jumper. I hope you have enjoyed learning about Story Jumper, and I look forward to what you come up with. Thank you very much. And you can always pick a good dragon too.